Yo, what's going on guys? It's your boy KPR bringing you guys another video, and today I'm going to teach you guys how you're able to move through the map very quickly. So this is useful in case you guys want to get those dubs, want to just move through the map just quicker than everyone else to get to the cash out or the vault. Let's get right into it. So with the first tip, this is just a basic one that can be done with any jump pads, whether it be from the medium class that dropped it or the one that's spawned in by the map. So basically you guys know it's going to take you up very high, and not too much of it won't take you too far though. It will just take you much higher than before in order to scale those buildings. So if you guys actually want that horizontal leap, you guys actually have to crouch before going into it, which should look something like this. So as you guys see, I was actually able to cover much more ground than my teammate, even though we were the same class. So remember, you have to slide into the jump pads if you guys want to cover much more ground. It'll take you higher and farther at the same time, so it's very useful to do in any situation. And now for the second one, this one will actually be the same. You must slide into the jump pad still, but you actually have to time it correctly. As soon as you get on the jump pad, hit that slide. If you have vibration on and are on a controller, it should vibrate once if you hit it right. But if you're on mouse and keyboard or have vibration off, yeah, you're just gonna need to eyeball it. Sorry about that. But once you hit it correctly, it should look something like this. As you guys saw right there, I was actually able to scale that entire building. And typically, that jump pad right there would only take you to the middle-ish area where the vault or cash out would sometimes spawn in at. So I was able to cover much more of a vertical leap, which is pretty useful, you know? So remember, in order to do that, you must actually hit the slide, as soon as you hit that jump pad. As soon as you see your character go on it, hit that slide, and you should be able to perform it. Sometimes it can get buggy and won't actually do it, but once you actually hit it off, you should feel that vibration in your controller, mouse, keyboard, my fault, but you will definitely be able to see the difference between you just walking up to it, like sprinting to it and sliding to it, and then hitting that perfect slide. It should take you up much higher. Now I'll give you guys some advanced movement tips for the medium class because you have a jump pad available to you at all times. So the first one is of course to incorporate the first tip I gave you guys to the medium class. So what I mean by that is to take out your jump pad and then just slide, and as soon as you hit that slide, make sure to put your jump pad down in order to cover a lot of ground. This is actually done by me a bunch of the time throughout the gameplay because it's just really useful in order to get to those points much faster than everyone else. This should be fairly easy to do due to you just having to slide and put a jump pad down at the same time, but of course you can practice it in case you guys can't really do it at the very beginning, but it should not take you a really long time. The next advanced movement tip I'm going to give you guys is to put your jump pads down on top of buildings where they're leaning. So you guys can cover a lot of ground by doing this, and when done correctly, you can actually hit some crazy clips with it. Like I'll show you guys right now. I was able to cover so much ground just by doing that technique right there, and not many people actually know about this. So just remember, you must put the jump pad on the side of a building, and then wherever you choose or wish to go to, make sure to put it on that side in order to cover much more ground. I'm pretty sure this is like a 30 to 40% difference, you cover that much more ground. So yeah, it's very useful, catches your opponents off guard, because in the video or in the clip I showed you guys right there, they did not expect me coming from the right side, which is why they didn't pay attention to it at all, and I was able to murk both of them. And it just feels really good in order to pull plays off like that. It feels really good. You just get this dopamine rush, you know what I'm saying? So those were all the tips I had for you guys, that I believe I had at least. But Make sure to practice all of these because you can actually do it with any class except for like maybe the advanced movement ones. Just hope that you have a teammate that's a medium and putting the jump pads like where they're supposed to, where they know that you're going to cover much more ground. And you can actually incorporate this with the light class a lot due to you having the dashing ability or the grappling hook. The dashing one will definitely cover much more ground, but the grappling hook will be more consistent about it. Because if there isn't a not grappling. If there isn't a jump pad to help you out with the dash ability, then you won't cover as much ground as you could with the grappling hook. So just keep that in mind in case you guys don't have a medium in your team, at least that you don't see one, to just equip the grappling hook, like have preset classes and stuff. So hopefully this was helpful. I wouldn't say there were some movement tech ones like glide canceling. I don't think there really was one because it felt like I was going the same speed. You guys, in case you guys spotted it, I was actually doing it a lot in my gameplay, but I could not spot too much of a difference, so which is why I didn't include it. So my fault, you guys, in case you guys thought that was one, because it really does not feel like it's one. It feels like it's slower sometimes. Hopefully you guys found this useful. If you guys think there were some other movement systems I forgot to include, let me know down in the comments. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. With that being said, have a good day and stay safe. Later.